Hi, my name is Angel and welcome back to the Angel Lore. Tonight, we're going to talk about some of the unexpected things that happen when you finally reach that next level version of yourself. Everybody romanticizes the glow up, but nobody talks about the side effects and what really truly changes when you step into that next level version of yourself. Number one, people start expecting more of you. When you elevate, people will naturally hold you to a higher standard. They will assume that you always have it together, that you are routinely scheduled and regimented. They will assume that you are disciplined, you're polished, and you are consistent. And even if they don't say it out loud, they treat you like someone who should know better. It's flattering, but it's also a responsibility. Number two, every mistake you make is under the microscope. You'll notice it too. All of your mistakes become more visible. People will start paying attention to your imperfections more than they used to, simply because your overall standard is higher. It may seem unfair, but it's a real hidden cost of becoming more visible, of holding yourself to a higher standard, of being an example. Number three, you will become more acutely aware of your own deficits. And honestly, one of the biggest changes is internal. You see yourself differently. Your skin, your habits, your posture, your routines, the way you speak, not in an insecure way, but in a self-responsible way. You'll start noticing things that you used to ignore about yourself because your eye for excellence, it sharpens. So here's number four, people will start to notice you everywhere you go. As you elevate, you don't move through the world anonymously anymore. You'll look longer, they remember you. It's nearly impossible to go unnoticed. People track your presence, and even your silence becomes a message. People will expect you to greet them politely on an airplane, to make small talk and conversations. There is a higher level of expectation in almost every room that you step into. So yes, even your silence does hold weight. And some people may take it personally too. Your aura becomes something that people feel before they even speak to you, before you say a word. People can feel your aura when you enter into a room. And I think this is something that was so new and different and unique for me. I used to always see like so many, rich, successful, famous people say that you become wealthy internally and you become rich inside before it manifests in your external world. And I think I'm finally starting to exhibit those traits and understand how this actually does work. So number five, men stop approaching you, but it's not for the reason that you think. So yes, you do notice a shift in men as well. A lot of guys will actually stop talking to you, and it's not because you're unapproachable. It's because you have passed the threshold of what they believe is attainable. That's why I came up with the concept of being in the queue, because I've noticed a lot of men will just assume, oh, well, you should already get married. You should have already been married or something. They take offense to the fact that you have refined yourself outside of the context of being tied to a man. So you've passed the threshold of what they think is attainable, easy, and sometimes even manipulatable. So your glow will actually become very intimidating to the insecure, but it will also be very magnetic to people that are secure. Number six, people will look at you like you're abnormal. You might also trigger people because you don't match the context of what other people believe is normal, which is basically being tired, stressed, unhealthy, and exhausted. So what do people do? They react, they stare, they judge, they project, but it's definitely not because you're doing anything wrong. It's because you're reflecting something that they're not used to. And you're oftentimes holding up a mirror to them that they're seeing the image back at themselves. We're not anticipating seeing, that they weren't planning to see. You hold a mirror up to these people, and they don't like that. They don't like what they see in the reflection of seeing someone that is working on themselves, that's elevating themselves, that is taking good care of themselves and maintaining a healthy image. So this is not because you're doing anything wrong. It's because you reflect something that they're not used to. And finally, leveling up will teach you discernment. You stop giving everyone access to all of the parts of you. You learn when to shine and when to stay quiet. You learn when to offer your beauty, your softness, and your presence, and when to protect it. Elevated women don't just share their pearls, their prizes, and their gifts everywhere they go. They pick and choose their moments. So yes, leveling up does feel amazing. It also requires a lot of emotional maturity and discernment. The world responds very, very differently to a woman who rises, especially without a ring. And the key is learning how to rise without shrinking and without apologizing and without dimming your glow. That is all for today, my alluring angel. Thanks for checking in. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.